from the knapweed.
Hal Steiner trains dogs for drug detection, emergency response, and personal security. But this dog, Nightmare, has a nose for something different: noxious weeds.
She basically took to it from the first moment that we talked about it. We were here in the driveway. There was a knapweed plant. I showed it to her, threw a little piece across the driveway, and she ran out and got it.
Her full name is Knapweed Nightmare. She's part of an MSU project testing how effective dogs can be in sniffing out noxious weeds. Project coordinator Kim Goodwin.
The way that we're currently finding weeds early is by having groups of people systematically search an area through ground surveys looking for weeds. Unfortunately, we're expensive and we're not very effective at it.
Goodwin says weeds are destroying the local ecosystem.
Invasive weeds displace native plants and animals, and as a result, these invasive weeds can permanently damage healthy rangelands, wildlife habitat.
Out! No.
That's where Nightmare comes in. 3 times a day in half-hour sessions, she hunts a knapweed-filled towel in a training field. Right now, she's only looking through cinder blocks scattered throughout the field. Eventually, trainers hope she can find a single knapweed leaf buried somewhere in this expanse. Their major concern, however, is teaching her to ignore distractions.
The hardest thing that I saw was working the dog in an open rangeland area where you could come across the white-tailed deer. The deer jumps up and runs away. There'll be rabbits, skunks, whatever kind of animals.
Training could last through next September, so Goodwin says it's too early to give the project a pause up or pause down. But if successful, Knapweed Nightmare could be the first of many canine weapons against toxic weeds. Reporting in Bozeman, I'm Owen Lay for NBC Montana.
Six months ago, we introduced you to Knapweed Nightmare. She's a German Shepherd training to detect noxious weeds. Montana State University is working with Rocky Mountain command dogs to determine if canines can detect knapweed more efficiently than humans. So far, Nightmare has a 98% success rate set in detection. When the detector dog finds the weed, it will dig. A GPS unit will then be able to trace its location.
We outline an area, and her job is to find the knapweed, and in order to be most effective, she needs to cover the area effectively through a systematic grid search pattern, which is a back and forth and casting back and forth across an area so that we get complete coverage.
The next step in the training process is to increase Knapweed Nightmare's search area.